everyone, welcome to the 5 Minutes With Show. Today we are with Roger Fabri. How are you, man?
Good, thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Of course, man, of course. Also known as the Speed Guru, King of Speed. Tell us a bit about yourself, man.
I've been in the industry probably 35 years. Started at the bottom, just doing sessions for free. Never was going to be my career pathway. It was always just something I was very passionate about, being an athlete when I was younger, competing at a pretty high level. I was always just trying to be the best version of myself.
Yep.
And then suddenly started to get a bit of a reputation. I certainly didn't hit the ground running, as you probably well know in this industry. I think this is one of the mistakes that a lot of people make. They don't understand that it takes a lot of time to build up to where I am, and it's taken me a long time, and it takes everybody a long time. And it's an industry, unless you have a strong intestinal fortitude, what that means is the ability to hang in there through the bad times, then this industry is not for you. You've got to ride the highs and lows. And then eventually I got to where I am, and just out of steady hard work and working with some very high profile athletes. And now I'm in the position that's really 95% of my business of people who play sport for a living. And I'm very fortunate to work with the best athletes of all codes in this country.
Yeah, 100%. And obviously, your main objective is to make them fast and work with their speed side. How was the process of starting that kind of, when did it really take off for you?
Well, not only am I just making them fast, but it's important to have efficiency in movement and good working with good movement patterns. Risk, it eliminates a lot of risk as far as injury is concerned, as we can see right now with the NRL, having that period off through the COVID period, people not keeping up their maintenance work have paid the ultimate price. So speed is primarily my bread and butter. But again, working with good movement patterns in just not only a straight line speed or multi-directional speed is what I excel in. How long, when did it really start going for me? It probably, as a career, I've been doing this now 10 years, and I'd say that I could feel the momentum was coming. I had a normal job plus doing this on the side, so it was building. It took a long time. So when I did convert over, I sort of hit the ground running. I was ready to go because I already had built the infrastructure before I decided to make this my career path.
Yeah, 100%. And obviously coming with coaching, you're working with people, and sometimes people can be difficult. What's something, like, has your perspective changed on the way you coach or in the last couple of years?
You always evolve. You evolve a lot. I've got to a period where, I hope this doesn't sound big-headed, but I know I'm the best at what I do. Yeah. So I don't really spend so much time learning, but it doesn't mean that I'm ignorant. I still like to listen to, you guys are coming up with always new things. And I'm very much, I have 16 coaches that work underneath me. Yeah. And they're very young and they're very passionate and still doing a lot of upskilling and doing many courses. And I'm always of the opinion, I've always been of this opinion, Cody, that you should always try everything. I don't know everything.
Yeah.
What you will do, and this is where I do have an advantage. I've been in the industry a long time. I'm 53 years old. So I've really tried most things.
Yeah.
And if it's worked, I kept it. And if it doesn't work, I just fuck it off or piss it off.
100%.
And simple. And really, that's how you really do become a good coach. It's, you can learn a lot of things through textbook, but actually living a program, trying a program, facilitating things that might be new and innovative, but more importantly, being able to quantify if they work or not. That's what the luxury is. As I said, I've been around a very long time, and you need to be able to separate the guys biting at your heels. You can't be ignorant and not listen to many people. So I think everybody in the world has got something to offer. But as I said, I just keep what works for me. If it works for me and I know it works, then there's no reason why it shouldn't work for anybody else.
100%, 110%. What's something in your life that you regret, but it's made you the person you are today?
I used to hang around with a bad crowd.
Yeah.
So it got me into. I do strongly believe that you are also a victim of your environment, and having good positive people and having a good network of people will certainly rub off on you in a good way or a bad way. And
Yeah.
there was a period in my life that I was running with the wrong crowd, and it ended up causing me a lot of trauma, and I had to turn my whole life around because of that.
Yeah, 100%. And obviously, it's all part of the process. It's a good learning curve. What do you do in your spare time?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't really have a job, Cody. My job is my passion, and I enjoy going to work. So if you enjoy going to work, you can't really call that work. I work 7 days a week, so I mean, I can't just leave the preparation of an athlete, come close to game day, and just say, "Oh, you're on your own now." And they say, "Well, what do you mean?"
Yeah.
It just doesn't work that way. So, and I enjoy it. That if I wasn't doing that, that would be my hobby. So basically, I'll coach all my athletes, and as I said at the start, I'm quite fortunate that I've got the elite athletes. So my hobby is to come home and watch them on TV and at night and see how they perform.
Yeah, 100%. See if it all pays off and good. Obviously, talking about the athlete side, there's plenty of young athletes out. What's some advice you'd give to the kind of more younger athletes?
Are you talking as far as being an athlete, or an advice of being an athlete hoping to be a coach?
More just as an athlete in general. So like those young guys trying to make it kind of in the big shows.
Well, I tell you one thing that's for sure and certain: there is no substitute and there's no shortcut.
What's going on there?
All the time in the evolution of the athlete, that we've found better ways of training, more sophisticated equipment, different training programs. And certainly we always also agree now that more is not better and quality is king. But if you think that you can still get away without working hard, then that's a myth. That's one thing that has to and will be well after I'm dead, will still be alive. So those people that think that, just associating yourself with a great coach, I'm not Jesus Christ. I can't just bless you. I'll lead you the pathway, but you still got to work hard.
100%. The coach can only take
so associating you with great coaches, that's only half the pain. The other way, if you don't have good work ethic and you're not committed and you're looking for that shortcut, then stay playing chess or something else, because sport is not for you.
Yeah, 100%. We're going to go down to our last minute of questions. These are our speed questions, speed round. So quick, fast questions, make you think. Pizza or pasta?
Pasta.
Favorite color?
Blue.
Cardio or the weights?
Easy, cardio.
Cardio. Dogs or cats?
Dogs only.
Top footy player you've worked with?
Sonny Bill.
Sonny Bill. Who do you reckon the best up and coming sports star is in any sport?
In any code? No, it's a good question, and I'm supposed to answer this fast. Well, primarily it's difficult because I only work with people that can support, can pay me the money that I need.
Yeah.
And NRL is our major code. Unfortunately, I can't work with track athletes because there's no money in the sport.
Yeah.
So the best up and coming, I have to say, was that I've worked with is Kalen Ponga.
Yeah, Kalen Ponga's freak. Our last question that we ask everyone on the show: do pineapples belong on pizza?
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. Another yes for today. That wraps up just over 5 minutes. But thank you, Roger, for coming on the show. And yeah, man, we're keen to see what's next.
No worries. Thanks for your support too.